Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. How's everybody doing? I'm getting a late start on my video today. I'll admit, I was crocheting so much on my never-ending shawl that I just kind of scrimped over. And here we are getting close to dinner time. My kids are going crazy, so if you hear kids yelling in the background, Dad's got it handled for now. Anyway, just wanted to touch base, look at a few items, see what's up. Thanks for joining me here. Hi, so welcome back. I thought today I'd do something a little bit different. I constantly talk about my mom and what she likes to make. She really enjoys the tiny, tiny lace. Like I'm talking the 10 weight, the 30 weights. You know, they got the cardboard in there. Okay, this is the weight that she really enjoys. However, this is one of mine that I balled up. I have a few that I'm thinking about maybe trying some dyeing out on. And there's a couple projects that I have in mind for them, so don't judge me on that. I'm getting to it. Anyhow, she has been collecting from Hobie their lace weight, which I can't see off the top of my head. So I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read this. These gorgeous ones here. This one is a rainbow 100% mercerized cotton. Look at that blue. We've got the cardboard in there, so this is like ours from the 70s. It is 50 grams, 1.7 ounces, 280 meters approximately, or 308 yards. 1.5 to 2 millimeter knitting needles, so teeny tinies, or 1.5 millimeter crochet hook. How many people have that size at home? Not that many. Not many people have that patience to crochet like that. Thank you, baby. You bring him up. Sorry, my baby just brought me a bowl full of cherry tomatoes that she cooked for me. Anyways, so this is a lace weight. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful colors. She's been grabbing them as often as she possibly can whenever they go on sale. And we're going to grab a couple more. She only gave me a couple to show off some of the gorgeous colors she has. Now I know you're asking yourself, what can you do for this particular size? Like, look how thin that is. That is tiny, and oh my gosh, it feels amazing. So this is another rainbow, and I'm using a thicker version of rainbow, but in the more, what's the word for it? More multicolor. So I have them here. Throw that one at myself. So this is rainbow, and it's more of an ombre coloring. It's got little bits of color here, little bits of here, and they're very soft, very nice. Really enjoy working it. I do not like, I totally get why my mom loves these. What she makes with them is absolutely gorgeous. This is a bracelet for my 6-year-old with the most unique button on there to do it up. And she just grabs stitches that she likes to learn and makes up bracelets that way. This one she's done a couple times, this particular stitch, because it comes out really nice. This one's mine, with double buttons because I'm bigger and I love blue. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. I'll show off a couple of her more wild ones. Pot of tomatoes for mommy. What a sweetheart. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, my kids are up and about, and this is the only time I have because I've been sleeping when they're sleeping for some reason, which is new. Anyway, so we have beads with a gorgeous, gorgeous chevron to a couple of very unique buttons. So whenever my mom goes anywhere, she stops at every thrift store, looks for buttons, looks for fun pieces, and we have a pretty good size, like, container full of all sorts of buttons. Now my favorite that she's been working on, and this has been killing her eyes and her poor fingers and her wrist, is this little phone bag. This is for her phone, her glasses, and whatever else she needs to bring with her when she goes. She's making this. She's not quite finished. She's most of the way there. She's making this out of little granny squares made out of embroidery floss. And the colors are just stunning. She's done an amazing job. Yes, it is, sweetie. I see that. I will come and have some tomatoes with you in a few minutes. Oh, here we go. We've got purples, we've got reds and browns and yellows and just the feel of fall, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And this is really nice and soft. It is embroidery floss. So that's what my mom has been working on, and I'm very proud of her work. Good job, Mommy. Okay, now I'd like to talk about, this was empty, but my daughter decided it needed to have yarn in there just to see if it would fit. So this is a lingerie wash bag. You're supposed to put your sensitive bits in there, you throw it in, you wash and dry in it, however you want to do it, if you want to dry it or not dry it, but this will help you keep your more delicate pieces together. Now say you bought some yarn and it smells bad or something. You would pop it into this bad boy, without the paper of course. Please take off your labels. I know. Zip it up. You can wash it like this. And you can also dry it like this if that's what you want to do. If the yarn allows, of course, because you know some will end up not doing too well in the dryer. But if it's a yarn you could dry, this is your way to get around spilling coffee on it. I've seen that happen to a few people right on their fresh balls of yarn, and I've heard of people just saying, oh, just toss it. Oh my gosh, I could not have fathomed just tossing yarn. On a side note, this is all I've got left for my gorgeous shawl that I'm working on. All I've got left. I am so close, because the rows are long. I'm talking almost 45 minutes to do one, which is pretty long. I crochet fairly quickly, especially if I know the pattern. So we're just gonna, again, grab one of these guys if you can find them, big or small. So you have a bag of granny squares and you spill your tea or your coffee on it, or God forbid milk or something that you just want to get out, it is the best way to clean it, and you will be able to save your work. And then you don't have to throw it away like I keep people seeing other people advise them to do that, and it just, I can't imagine throwing away work. Something I worked so hard on. I just can't imagine that. Alright, I changed my angle a little bit. You can kind of see my TV going over there in the corner, sorry. but I still won't be able to get the whole thing in frame. This is where I'm at here. I'm going to take my headphone out and I'm going to take a couple steps back and we'll see if we can get the whole thing in frame for you. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we are now down to this gorgeous color being added. And it's adding such a brightness. Let's see if I can get my face out of here so my camera will properly focus on this thing. And this is the same as the lace weight, just a bit thicker, quite a bit thicker. Actually, this is an 8.4 and the lace weight is a lot thinner. It's only 1. So I definitely love the cotton at Hobie. I'm a big Hobie fan, as we all can seem to tell. I haven't kept it a secret in any way, shape, or form. I am very happy with every product I've gotten from them. It also helps that I won a prize from them, as I keep saying and keep loving. I can't wait to get into the fluffy day even. That was another part of my prize, so that was really cool. And yeah, let's talk about a couple other things. Hold on, let me get ready. Okay, so I need to block these. I'm still learning about blocking. I did it with one shawl, my only shawl, that I've given to my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and the video is up. Blocking, I'm not sure if I did it right. But these are made with Red Heart Super Saver neon stripes. And quite frankly, I absolutely love the chaotic makeup of them. They are just granny squares. Did not take me very long. I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4, and a row of single crochet. And some of them are just gorgeous. So my plan with these is hopefully to turn them into sleeves for a sweatshirt. So I'll take the sweatshirt sleeves off and replace them with these. They're nicely aerated. So it'll be more of a fall, spring type sweatshirt instead of always being trapped in the super hot stuff. I have 24. So I definitely need to do like a double crochet or something in between them to definitely join them together. And yes, I know I gotta tuck away my ends. I haven't finished them. It's a work in progress in my brain. And being that these were some of my earliest granny squares, first attempt, I'm pretty proud of them. Probably wouldn't pick this yarn again for granny squares, just because I'm not crazy about some of these. Like this one is a little odd with this one little piece right there, but I also kind of love it. So I see everybody else with their neat ones and I'm comparing myself, and at the same time I'm going, but I kind of wanted the chaos, and I'm kind of loving the chaos, but then I love this. So sometimes I love order and sometimes I love chaos. All depends. And I mean, that's a girl's prerogative, right? Anyways, I am really looking forward to working those up into sleeves, and I'm hoping to have that done for probably October-ish. I'm not going to push myself. I think I know what sweatshirt I want. I had a sleeveless black one, but the dark blacks here did not match up it was too far gone because the sleeveless shirt I've had for a good 10 years. So it's really faded. I wore it lots, washed it lots. It's got a really fadey old, and this is brand new, and they don't really vibe together. I didn't like the vibe at all. I thought I would, but I don't. So back to the drawing board. I do have a gray one that I've worn very little, that I am probably, being that I have two exactly the same for some reason, not sure why, but this one was a smaller one just here, so this would be a perfect one to take apart and make the sleeves for. So I may have to do that for myself as a fun, just gonna throw on sweatshirt, because I'm a big fan of that when the weather starts getting colder. I mean, who isn't? If you don't like wearing sweaters and sweatshirts and such kind of stuff, okay, but you're in the minority, really. Okay, so those are my granny squares. Probably going to do a few more things with granny squares, being that I actually really like making them. I thought they were a lot of fun, and I keep seeing the ones with the really cool middles, like flowers and skulls and all sorts of fun stuff. I really wanted to find one with a bat and turn that into a bag for myself, because I absolutely love Batman. Would love to do a Batman one, but I haven't found one that I really dig, that really gives me the Batman vibes that I'm looking for. So when I find one, I'll make it. Till then, I'll just continue on with what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll come across something very, very soon. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. Sorry my video's a little bit late today, but at least I made it. Drank a lot of coffee today. Thank you so much. Glad you made it too. Have a great evening. Bye.